It is time now for the Mater Channel Local News List late Saturday, January 23rd, 2016. Good evening, everybody. How are you doing tonight? Later, 11 o'clock, news tonight. There, top straight at 11 o'clock is the blizzard of 2016 here. Yes, in New York and Washington, D.C., a blizzard that has paralyzed back to the East Coast. Intensified on Saturday, bringing Washington Central and forcing a closer word to bridges and tunnels in New York until Sunday morning. Here in the latest on the blizzard. Blizzard brings historic totals here. 9,500 flights canceled over 3 days. New York City travel ban still in effect. 23 million people on coastal flood alert. D.C., Maryland, Virginia, and North Carolina receiving aid from the National Guard. Mandatory evacuations on the Jersey Shore. Power outages so far. National Grid at 29 outages in Rhode Island so far. It's got 4 outages in Richmond, Rhode Island, 13 outages in Narragansett, and 12 outages in East Providence here. National Grid in Massachusetts, 586 customers in Adopt, 420 customers in Nantucket, 154 customers in Rockport, less than 5 in Westburn and April, and Eversource, 1,167 customers. RIPTA, 12 routes on Detour, Route 56 bus, and the RIPTA bus is no longer terminating early on Sisson Street. Here, well, more now on the Peter Channel Weather Simulating 11 o'clock news here. In other news, fellow Iowa and Kenny, Iowa, U.S. Republican frontrunner Donald Trump expressed confidence on Saturday that he can push back attempts in his rivals to knock him off his top perch, saying he could stand in New York's Fifth Avenue and shoot people. Washington, the dead board of registered Saturday endorsed Republican Florida Senator Marco Rubio and Democrat Hillary Clinton on their party's presidential nomination 9 days before Iowa caucus scores head to the polls in the first of the nation. WIATA, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry said on Saturday he was governed Missouri priest talks with his Hussein if he had talks with the Gulf Cooperation Council of States in Saudi Arabia. After being stranded in traffic in the Pennsylvania Turnpike since 9:15 p.m. Eastern time on Friday because of that. Millions that affected in the United States and Canadian men's basketball team bus is finally on the move. The 40 days in North Carolina accused of murders who were stranded during a storm by shooting to kill the men who stopped to help him, the Charter Observer reported. The killings of the 2 adults at the school and 2 teenage mothers, the residents have left residents shattered the mayor of Leloch, a small town in northern Saskatchewan, said on Saturday. Istanbul, U.S. Vice President Joe Biden said on Saturday that the United States and Turkey were preparing a military solution to Islamic States in Syria should the Syrian government and rebels fail to reach a political settlement. Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is calling for closer economic security ties with China, saying Iran has never trusted in the West. Several hundred migrants in the presence have supported demonstrators broken into the number of first border class. During the bears have allowed out about 50 of the border ship, the mayor said on Saturday. Towns along the New Jersey coast are once again dealing with tidal flooding after a snowstorm that has dumped more than 2 feet of snow in parts of the state. Orange County Sheriff's officials early Saturday morning in California released these photos of inmates who had escaped from the Settlement Jail. Canton, Ohio, authorities say the person of 2 year-old Northeast Ohio boy had been arrested in jail after the child became second in jail while left alone in family's apartment. As the stock and commodities market continue trying to make pumpers and energy investors everywhere, many investors are definitely unnerved by the volatility. Alphabet could soon become the most valuable company in the world as the Google Power has traded and on Friday morning the equity value about $500 billion less than Spencer China and Apple's value. On American, lower food price boosts airline profits, but fares hold steady. Lord made history as the first private company reuses spacecraft with London space and land on Earth. The major space race committee seems to be focused more than ever on unlocking reusable spacecraft. On Amethyst, Orbital helps scientists unlock the key to prevent or slow frost. The solution to the latest and a growing trend of the nature's part of technology. New research appears to be discrediting the age-old theory that zebras try to help them evade predators, but this hypothesis no longer holds up scrutiny what alternatives exist. Let it snow is out. Look at the East Coast blizzard via satellite. NASA as a massive blizzard, the hurricane force winds pummeling the East Coast Saturday. In Outer Space Station Commander Scott Kelly created photographs to make the storm look like from space. San Salvador, we have after the rapid spread of the Zika virus in Latin America and the Caribbean health officials in El Salvador urged women not to get pregnant until 2018 and after author a surge of birth defects that are suspected of STEM. With a recall to a little stain with a lister linked to illness and deaths in the U.S. and Canada, perhaps was a look back. One of the conjoined twins has been released from the Wolfson Children's Hospital home, and then one of them remains in hospital for the treatment. Small social rodents can exhibit kind of control behavior others once thought to be strictly human trait research at Emory University's York's National Primary Research Center found. Peter Tell News Time is now 11:05 p.m. on this late Saturday night. Time now for a travel report. Maybe. And it is not looking good out on the highways because of the snow here. And looking at the map, it shows 120 on both ends is backed up from Gloucester to the Burlington. 93 on the northbound side is backed up from 120 all the way to Redden. But look at this, 120 on both ends is backed up from Lexington all the way to Braintree. 93 is backed up on both ends of Redden all the way out to Boston here and down for Braintree Split. Highways 495 is backed up from Melbourne all the way out to Wareham. 95-24 are backed up from 128 to the Rhode Island border. Route 3 is backed up from the Braintree Split all the way at the Plymouth, and Route 6 is backed up on both from some 719 Orleans border. Several bridges are slow. 25 is slow. 195 is slow from Providence all the way to Wareham. All the highways in Rhode Island are slow go. And we got 3 accidents here. 1 accident here is on 93 on the southbound side here in Stonemere. So expect some delays here. 93 on the southbound side is a little slow around the expert stretch. Highways in Worcester are slow. 290 slow from Marlborough down for Auburn here. Mass banking needs pass accident in Auburn, so expect delays here. 395 is slow from Auburn to the Connecticut border. All highways in Rhode Island are slow for 99 on the southbound side. A little slow from Woonsocket to Lincoln here, and all the highways in Connecticut are slow. And all highways in New York City and vicinity are slow. The Tri-State Valley in northern New Jersey, New York City, and Long Island, all the highways are slow. Here, all the highways in New Jersey are slow. In Pennsylvania, Philly, Philadelphia, and vicinity, it is still slow on the highways and byways of Philadelphia. And I-81 is slow from Wilkes-Barre down to Harrisburg. Highways in Maryland and D.C. and Virginia are still slow. 95 is slow from Baltimore down for Richmond. Via Washington here, all the highways in Washington and vicinity are slow. I-81 is slow from Harrisburg all the way to northeastern Virginia. I-64 is slow from Charlottesville through Richmond and around to Newport News and Norfolk, Virginia here. As if I-80 in the eastbound side is slow from Wilkes-Barre all the way up to New York City. So if you are any of these highways, take it safe, be patient, and wait until someone can rescue you on the highways. If you let yourself get panicked, there's a chance you could harm yourself or others here. If you're not, stay nice and cozy in the comfort of your own home here. As we're going to take a look at MBTA alerts here, Orange Line and Spitzer Market southbound delays to medical emergency at Sullivan Square. And all bus routes experiencing moderate delays and MBTA due to wherever way it's just the same goes to rip the buses here. Still right now, so storm route affecting men in 88, Black Falcon Pier connected Northern Avenue here. Commuter rails currently operating on a normal Saturday schedule today and Pacific operating on a normal Sunday schedule tomorrow here. As all commuter rail schedules will remain the same in the winter season with the exception of the Framingham, Worcester, and Fitchburg lines here. And for the Connecticut Transit, average delays of 15 minutes on many routes of the Hartford area due to the roadway conditions. Route 61 in Broad Street, a 30-minute delay. Route 39 W20, 25-minute delay. Route 30 Bradley Farm, Woodpoint, and delays of 20 minutes here. And operations of Greater Stafford New Haven service areas will resume Sunday, as service expected to resume after 6 a.m. Sunday for communities served by Connecticut Transit, Stafford, and New Haven. Operations road conditions permitted as detours and delays. And regularly scheduled service on Sunday will be posted here. And the latest on the Metropolitan Transit Authority in New York City and vicinity here. A major snowstorm continues to affect the MTA service area. While service remains suspended on the Long Island Railroad, Metro North Railroad, New York City Transit and MTA bus service, and the above ground portion of the New York City subway and the Staten Island Railway. Crews will be working overnight to assess conditions and clear signals, switches, and rails and snow. Snowfire equipment has been deployed across the MTA rail and subway network to perform heavy-duty removal assessments, and conditions will be made at 6 a.m. as road crews will be overnight assessing in each bus route at 9 toward. Restoring limited bus service at 7 a.m. on Sunday morning as underground-only subway service will remain in effect overnight and early Sunday morning. We advise customers will be possible to remain at home during the duration of the storm. For SEPTA, all SEPTA service with the exception of the Market, Frankfurt, and Broad Street lines are suspended. Please use caution during your travels as SEPTA platforms, parking lots, walkways, and vehicles may be wet, slippery, or icy. Market Frankfurt line due to weather conditions, elevators and street level escalators are out of service. And the Washington Metro is closed due to blizzard conditions. Metro Rail is closed and Metro bus services suspended. And the Maryland Transit Administration temporarily suspended weekend transit service due to the snow, including the transit lines in Baltimore. Peter Channel News Time is now 11:12 here on this late Saturday night, and it is time now for a weather report here. All right, our current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 11 o'clock here, it's 25 degrees, light snow, feels like 60 degrees, and humidity 88%, with speed northwest about 9 miles, but dew point about 22 degrees, and visibility at 1 mile an hour here. All right, look at that. Current condition, man. The region is 21 degrees in Boston, it's 20 in Beverly, 26 in Gloucester, it's 23 out in Lawrence, it's 21 in Bedford, 24 in Pittsburgh, it's 20 in Worcester and Milford, it's 21 in Sturbridge and Norwood, 25 in Taunton, 32 in Bedford, 32 in Falmouth, 34 in Plymouth and Chatham, it's 33 in Martha's Vineyard, 19 in Providence, 25 in Worcester, 27 in Montauk, 27 in Islip, 20 in Islip, 27 in Montauk, 26 in New York City, 20 in Bridgeport and New Haven, it's 24 in Danbury and Meriden, it's 23 in Waterbury, it's 24 in Hartford, it's 25 in Woodlock, it's 27 in Springfield, it's 26 in Greenfield, it's 23 in Athol, 18 in North Adams, it's 22 in Pittsfield, it's 17 in Albany, New York, it's 14 in Silver Springs, 7 degrees out in Rutland, Vermont, 14 in Bennington, Vermont, 20 in Brattleboro, Vermont, 21 in Locklear, Hampshire, 23 in Concord, Hampshire, 22 in Manchester, Hampshire, 23 in Nashville, Hampshire, 20 in Jefferson, Hampshire, 25 in Keenan, Hampshire, 22 degrees in Portsmouth, Hampshire, 19 degrees up in Port Maine here. Okay, looking at the surface map here in the shells. A state tree front from western Alberta emerged to cold front from southern Alberta, stretching in the northern Montana down from North Dakota, and a state tree front from western Texas and stretching in end for the eastern Rockies down for Nebraska, emerging over a warm front for the eastern Dakotas here. Merging with a low pressure in the northwestern Minnesota end. There's the pink front stretching off the Jersey Shore with a low pressure with a storm system here, and followed by through New England and up western Nova Scotia. Followed by from northeastern Georgia down for the Carolinas here, and followed by way off the Florida coast here. And we got a high pressure ridge coming into much of the Gulf States and around eastern Texas here, and a high pressure ridge coming into much of the Four Corner region here, and a state tree front from Idaho stretching in Nevada, merging the cold front from southern California stretching out to sea here. Followed by from eastern Oregon down from north central portions of California here. And we got low pressure systems in northeastern Washington State, southeastern California, and southeastern portions of Colorado here. 20 degrees in Detroit and Pittsburgh, it's 20 in Washington, D.C., 20 in Atlanta, 56 degrees in Miami, 50 in Brownsville, Texas, 30 in Dallas, Texas, 25 in Kansas City, 29 in Omaha, Nebraska, 27 degrees in Chicago, 22 in St. Paul, 34 Great Falls, Montana, 45 in Seattle, 53 in San Francisco, 57 in Los Angeles, 51 in Las Vegas, 64 in Phoenix, 39 out in Albuquerque, Mexico, 38 in Denver, and 35 degrees in Salt Lake City, Utah. Here. Okay, let's take a look at now, it is radar situation here, and it is snowing from Greater Boston, covering much of southeastern Massachusetts, Cape down for Worcester, down for Springfield, and northwestern down for Connecticut, with a lull in the action from New London, stretching down for 95 for Providence, and a lull in action for Taunton and then Swansea here. And seeing some rain showers by Martha's Vineyard, some sleeting southwest of Falmouth, Massachusetts here, as we're zooming you out, and then it shows the snow stretching all the way off the New Hampshire Maine coast, covering much of southern Nova Scotia here. And it's snowing all the way down for southern New York State, around the New York City area, and down for New Jersey, eastern Pennsylvania, down for eastern Delaware, and down for eastern and portions of Maryland, and 95 for Baltimore and Washington, D.C., northeastern portions of Virginia. And it's also snowing from southeastern Maryland, down for southeastern portions of Virginia, and snowed in the east central portions of North Carolina, and some snow showers in the east central portions of Tennessee, and rain showers off the southeastern portions of North Carolina here. And we're seeing a lot of snow showers in the eastern portions of UP, Michigan, down for eastern portions of Ontario. Some spotty snow showers in the northwestern portions of Quebec. Some spotty snow showers in the northeastern portions of Minnesota, down for southwestern portions of Ontario here. Snow showers in the west central portions of Manitoba here. Rain showers in the northwestern portions of Arizona, and some spotty snow showers in the western portions of Utah and then up in Nevada. Rain, sleet, and snow showers in the south central portions of Nevada here. Rain, sleet, and snow showers in the east central portions of California and northwestern portions of California, and some spotty rain, sleet, and snow showers from western Oregon and Washington State, with some snow and sleet from the Cascades of Oregon. Okay. Rain showers on the western portions of Idaho, down for the east central portions of Oregon State. Down for the northeastern portions of Oregon, down for the southeastern portions of Washington State. Snow and sleet for the northeastern portions of Washington State, down for the southeastern portions of British Columbia. Snow showers in west central portions of Montana, down for the northwestern and north central portions of Montana, down for the southern portions of Alberta. And some rain showers in the southern and southeastern portions of Alaska. And some spotty snow showers in the northeast of Minnesota, down for the southwestern portions of Ontario. Here. And look at this side. Look at it shows clouds from North Carolina stretching up in the Canadian Maritimes here. And a lot of clouds coming from Mexico stretching coming to much of the Rockies and then up in the Pacific States. And down the southeastern portion of British coming down through Alberta, down for southwestern portions of Saskatchewan. A lot of clouds from central portions of Manitoba down for northern portions of Saskatchewan and northern portions of Alberta. Here. Okay. Here is the latest weather notes here. Latest snowfall total so far. 10 inches for East Falmouth. 15 inches for Harwich. 13 inches for Oak Bluffs. 15 inches for Nantucket. 6 inches for Plymouth and Bridgewater, Massachusetts. And Mansfield and Walpole. 5 inches for Seacon. 5.5 here in Norton here. 3 inches for Boston and Randolph. 8 inches for Hanover here. Snowing in west to east overnight here. Here the wind gusts. Here's more snow totals here. Block down at 13 inches. Rockville at 10 inches. Coventry down 10 inches. Providence down 7 inches. Burrville at 6 inches. And New Bedford, Massachusetts at 6 inches. Okay, wind gusts so far. Boston, Massachusetts at 42 miles an hour. New Bedford, 35 miles an hour. Plymouth, Mass, 32 miles an hour. Falmouth, Mass, 49 miles an hour. Chatham, Massachusetts at 39 miles an hour here. Barford's being 46 miles an hour. Nantucket at 56 miles an hour. Worcester, Mass, 31 miles an hour. Providence, Mass, Rhode Island, 26 miles an hour. Westerly, Rhode Island, 36 miles an hour. Buckdown, Rhode Island, 43 miles an hour. Croton, Connecticut, 36 miles an hour. JFK, New York City, 31 miles an hour. Islip, New York, 35 miles an hour. In Montauk, New York, 30 miles an hour here. All right, take a look at forecast discussion here around the region here. Powerful low pressure will continue to bring accumulated snow across Connecticut, Rhode Island, and the eastern Massachusetts by tonight with a heaviest snow from Wilmette, Providence to Plymouth and south. The storm will be also delivering some strongly damaging northeast winds over the Cape Cod and Islands, along with a risk of coastal flooding. Temperatures begin to moderate early next week at Clifford boost throughout Wednesday. New temperature 6 a.m. Sunday morning. Heavy snow across Connecticut, Rhode Island, and southeast Massachusetts. 3-hour snowfall rates across the Cape and strong and damaging winds, Cape Cod and the Islands. This evening tonight, 7 p.m. update. No major change to the ongoing forecast. They decreased snowfall across portions of the Cape and its intense snowfall. Band has been dropping 3-inch snowfall rates are quite incredible with this dynamic system. Winds are already shifting more to the northerly direction across Connecticut and Worcester and Boston, and this will drag in the drier air and begin to erode the snow as Maine. Band continues to move eastward, and one can notice the dry air, especially in the Orr and Bach Trough, with temperatures in the single digits aside from the updated snowfall totals visibly. Also remain low. Drivers should use caution if traveling this evening here. And here is the latest advisories here. Winter storm warning in effect for Plymouth and Bristol counties and Norfolk counties here, and all Rhode Island and northern Connecticut, central portions of Connecticut, some winter weather advisory in Hartford County and west central portions of Connecticut here, and several Worcester County and up to Suffolk County, including Boston City and Middlesex County and Essex counties there. And blizzard warning in effect from Cape Towns, coastal Connecticut down to DC here. Alright, we are under winter storm warning in effect until 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. Location: northeast of Connecticut, north Rhode Island, and portions of southeast Massachusetts. Cities and towns the warning include Union, Vernon, Putnam, and Wilmette, Taunton, Brockton, Foster, Smithfield, and Providence. Hazard type: snow. Accumulation: snow accumulation 6 to 10 inches, and time of the snow varying in intensity will continue this evening. Then take off the midnight, because it winds up to 40 miles combined with that snow will result in blowing snow and poor visibility. At times, impacts have travel with snow-covered roads and poor visibility. Such winds north 10 to 20 miles with gusts up to 45 miles and temperatures in the mid-20s, and visibility is 1/4 mile less at times. Winter storm warning is issued when an average of 6 or more inches of snow expected in a 12-hour period, or more 8 or more inches in a 24-hour period, and 12 to be slower. Best well treated service and quite typical on the untreated services here. Day 1 tonight, winter storm warning the day 2 to 7. Sunday for Friday, winter storm warning here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this here. Overnight, snowman before 1 a.m. Lower at 19 degrees. North at about 9 to 17 miles gust size. 28 miles an hour. Anticipation is 80%. Total night temperature accumulation 4 to 6 inches possible for Sunday. Sun skies about 34 degrees. North at about 6 to 15 miles an hour. Saturday night, Parkland skies about 19 degrees. The northwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Monday, sun skies about 37 degrees. But invariable wind. Monday night, Parkland skies about 25 degrees. And south at about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Tuesday, check the showers. Way after 4 p.m. Sun skies about 45 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. Tuesday night, check the showers before 11 p.m. Most skies low about 32 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 40%. Wednesday, parts of the podcast sky about 41 to about 22 degrees. Thursday, most of the podcast sky about 33 about 24 degrees. Friday, parts of the boat see cloudy skies, but I'm about 37, about 24 degrees. And for Saturday, most of the sky about 39 degrees. Peters, what a phrase of the night. The snow will be over. And now, North Massachusetts temperature 26 light snow, humidity 4%. Wind speed northwest of 13 to Duper by 22 degrees, and visibility 2 miles. And that's going to be for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news of this late. Sorry, 23rd, 2016. People say, oh, feel a good night. With a good positive attitude, I'll be seeing you tomorrow morning with a more report with the latest on the aftermath of the storm. Good night, and see you tomorrow morning. Be safe.